Robben Island, from incarceration to liberation. Robben Island is a low-lying, rocky outcrop positioned strategically at the entrance to Table Bay and the city of Cape Town, 12.9 kilometers north of the mainland, covering an area of 5.2 kilometers squared. It originally formed part of the mainland. It formed the pinnacle of an ancient, now submerged mountain that was linked by a saddle to the mountain known as Blouberg. Its highest point is about 24 meters above sea level and known as Mintos Hill. The historical lighthouse is situated strategically upon the summit of the hill and covers an area of 20 kilometers around the island. The geology of the place provides several of the island's outstanding landmarks, the shale being evident in the earliest quarry on the island, which provided the slate used by the Dutch colonists in much of the early building work in Cape Town, while the limestone provided the material used on many of the roads on the island, and which was excavated as part of a forced labor program by many of the political prisoners held on the island. Throughout history, Robben Island has been associated with banishment, suffering, and the subjugation of the human spirit. From the earliest days of colonial rule, Robben Island has been used as a place of imprisonment for those unfortunate enough to hold different views from the rulers of the day, or who were viewed as outcasts and unwanted of society. With its history, it has come to symbolize not only for South Africa, but also the entire world, the miracle of the triumph of the human spirit over enormous hardships and adversity. In so doing, it has offered to a world struggling under social injustices and intolerance the example of the indomitable nature of the human spirit, and turned this island into a worldwide icon of the universality of human rights, of hope, of peace, and reconciliation. Robben Island would be where Nelson Mandela would spend 18 of his 27 prison years, confined to a small cell, the floor his bed, a bucket for a toilet. He was forced to do hard labor in a quarry. He was allowed one visitor a year for 30 minutes. He could write and receive one letter every 6 months. But Robben Island became the crucible which transformed him. Through his intelligence, charm, and dignified defiance, Mandela eventually bent even the most brutal prison officials to his will, assumed leadership over his jail comrades, and became the master of his own prison. What has transformed and bestowed a uniqueness differing from other similar places of imprisonment has been the miracle of triumph of the human spirit over such conditions, leading on to the rebirth of a nation in terms of freedom and democracy. Today, This island is a reminder of the refreshing power of forgiveness. For many, it is a destination of political pilgrimage. Robben Island is, according to UNESCO, a witness to the triumph of democracy and freedom from oppression and racism. The institution has, since 1999, enlisted the entire 6 square kilometers of the island as a World Heritage Site. None of this would have been possible if not for one man. We love you, Madiba.